McWilliams, Nightcliff Jr. playing some very good football. They were very composed through the corridor there. They didn't rush it or bomb it in. I did notice Wanderers are working very hard defensively, which is great to see. So they're definitely having a crack from the start.
Another fantastic season from Cassie McWilliam. She comes in with the left, but misses. So all minor scores to start this affair. 4 minutes gone early. Tigers' first opportunity in their half of the ground.
Laura Motlop, experienced campaigner, back at Wanderers.
Going over the top and finding the kick. So how do the Muck-Mucks work? Head out their way for the first real time today. Bouncing towards Chow Di Salvo. And again is a nice little pack forming, but the Tigers will have the ball their way. Flick up handball. Now they go over the top. Now a chance to run in. This will be Garland who will have a shot on goal. And Garland will get the first for the Tigers.
Very good Garland there. Nightcliff just set up really well behind the ball. Trapped it at the top of the 50 and just got it in 2 entries. Just Nightcliff with the numbers. But I thought they looked good from that half back. They're lucky. The 3 handballs, really skillful, and then moved it along the wing. Sort of hit their target, so they look like they like to run and carry as well.
Yeah, they do. They've done that all year. So the Nightcliff Tigers with the first goal of the day, 13 and zip. Not lost a game all season and make it 14 today.
They'll be looking for their first premiership this season that the club has had with the Women's Premier League.
Yeah, so close last year. All back up in the middle. That was McWilliam doing the hit-out work. Now they'll link up by hands. Watch the run pass from Hussein here. She'll roll inside 50. Pressure was enough there to affect it from Daly. Handballing up. Still coming through with Shepherd Green off. Now Landwehr. And it'll get towards Dalla. She was able to get, but the pressure from the Muck-Mucks early has been good. They're swarming on the Tigers. Hussein had to rush the kick. Didn't go far. Bouncing towards the Rafa. She was tackled immediately. And now the kick will come from Landwehr. And will go inside. And now they can just slow it down. Finding the chest of Sultry. Who has a teammate standing all alone in the pocket. That was Dalla. You can't leave her open because she'll find a target inside. And she's able to find Shepherd Greenoff.
Yeah, local junior, Gavin Greenoff's the dad's a club legend. Just really worked well there, Nightcliff, just with their composure and hitting the target. Wanderers just really need to pair off.
So Shepherd Greenoff rolls in and kicks number 2 for the Tigers.
As I was saying, I just feel Wanderers need to be a bit more proactive and man up in their forward back half of the ground just then. But Nightcliff, just their composure, and they just wait for that lead and that space and back their skill in. Very good start to Nightcliff.
Yeah, you're right, Barksy. I mean, the pressure, the front-on pressure to the contest is fantastic, but then when the ball disperses and gets out of that pack, it means there's a lot of Nightcliff numbers waiting for the footy, and we saw it there. There was plenty queuing up. But Paul Mar will be happy with the pressure early. That's what they wanted to bring, and mate, Nightcliff earn it, that's for sure.
Yeah, their tackling was really good, Wanderers, in that little bit of passage.
So back up in the middle. McWilliam got the hit out down. Trying to get the clearance. Handball came out towards Johnson. Went through her. Muck-Mucks will get it out towards the wing now. Bouncing ball. They've got plenty of numbers here. Black and yellow. Tackle will be held on to by Daly. And we'll get a ball up.
Yeah, Wanderers are getting numbers around the contest. They're trying to lock it in. Just really got to shut Nightcliff down somehow, but Cassie McMillan's in the ruck. Very utility player.
So these two teams haven't actually played each other since round 11, 2024. On that occasion, it was a 158-point Nightcliff win. They've certainly turned it around a little bit since then, the Muck-Mucks.
Yeah, definitely. They winless last year, 4 wins this year. Big improvement.
Lucy Northcott kicked 6 on that occasion. And as we see, Williams running into a tackle. Daly had plenty of it early. Kicked it up high. Handball will come out towards Williams again, who's now got a bit of time. Watch her arch to the back and tuck it under the arm. Had plenty of Tigers coming at her, so just had to hurry it on the boot. But there was nothing for her to kick to down the line. Got to go to intercepting and then finding Johnson. Watch them switch the play here. If he can get out the back, they've got plenty of numbers and they'll take off. Sultry arches the back and finds a target down the line. Geez, they're good by foot early here. The Tigers have got plenty of leads coming at them inside 50. They just take a bit of time to hang and wait and then kick to a contest. Ball falling out the back. Tackle will come on here from the Muck-Mucks. They'll be hoping to keep it in because there's plenty of Nightcliff numbers on the outside. Handball came out wide. That'll be Parryman. She was tackled. Johnson in there. Now getting the handball over. Dangerous times here still for the Muck-Mucks. They're defending well, but it's just that lack of execution with the skill. It's a bit of a dump tackle. The umpire letting everything go, and eventually they'll clear the area, Barksy. They get it out for the moment.
Great pressure by Wanderers in that forward 50. Just harassing second, third efforts. Really good.
So Williams got it out. Now they'll just soccer it down the line. Big contest here. Fijo needed to make some sort of impact. Toy was able to run off her, and she found Sultry again. Doing well on that far side wing early. Looking inside of the target. Big collision. Muck-Mucks came off second best there. It looks like Chowdy Salville. She was down for the count. The Tigers continue to go in the pocket. Now a shot from the boundary line. Misses.
Just good pressure by Wanderers, just all across the ground, making it hard. They just need that one release kick across the centre of the ground. Putting Nightcliff under a bit of pressure, which is good to see. At this stage, you wouldn't think it's such a big difference on the ladder.
So the Wanderers back into play, giving it all they've got early against best women's team in the competition by far this season. Tackle put on there. Tile. Now feeding the handball out to Johnson. Has a runner in Zarafa, but look at the intercept play and the follow-up bump was nice. That was from Desachi. The Tigers are still able to find it in the middle. Hussain can go wide. So the Muck-Mucks have not beaten the Tigers in Women's Premier League footy since round 11, the 2019-20 season. Long time between drinks for the Wanderers, but the improvement that they've made this season, Barksy, having not won a game for some time and been able to scrap four together this year, it's a credit to the new coach, Paul Maher.
Yeah, hopefully they get a bit of consistency and he sticks around, and I think the club are really trying to build the Wanderers football team.
Yeah, they are sitting in 8th in the ladder at the moment, but it is a tight competition in the Women's Premier League as we get close to finals time. Ball is bouncing out towards hand. Got it to Johnson. Now back to Toy. Go inside, and they've got numbers on the far side. They're stretching the defence here of the Wanderers, who are off their feet already. Hardis Marlis was able to get it wide, and now they can run again. They've got Dalla, the skipper, going inside 50, sitting under it and taking a mark. No doubt about that. That looked like to be Shepherd Greenhoff again, who's kicked one early, and she's looking for number 2 here with a nice mark, Barksy.
Yeah, very good player. Yeah, just across the ground there, Nightcliff spread from the contest. Oh, a loose player in their forward 50. Disappointed if you're a Wanderers coach.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that. Coach Paul Maher and Kira Zarafa can go back and try to slot her first of the day.
Yeah, just Nightcliff, their spread from the back line, just amazing. Like we were watching St Mary's last week, bit the same. They're willing to switch that ball and take the game on, which makes it hard for Wanderers.
So Zarafa rolls in, and Kira Zarafa, happy with that attempt, gets the third of the day for the Tigers.
The pressure's there for Wanderers. Lucky they just can't get it past the centre of the ground. I think Nightcliff's defence is set up too well.
Just the spread on the far side. Barksy able to win the contest on this near side wing, and then just spread by the kick. They just hold their width so well, and the Wanderers are just out on their feet. They can't chase both sides of the ground, and it's exposing them inside 50.
Yeah, and that's a big credit to Nightcliff. They look like a fit team. You've got to be fit to be able to run and make that ground bigger. But yeah, as we're saying, Wanderers are definitely having a crack. Change their ruckman, which could help them in the middle there.
So this weekend, the NTFL and TIO Stadium are proud to partner with Pride Cup, supporting inclusion and safe sport for LGBTIQ plus players, officials, fans and community members. Notice Nightcliff girls wearing the Pride socks and also the 50-metre rucks in the Pride colours. As the Tigers try to come out of their stoppage again, running forward is Tile. Kick inside 50, looking for Shepherd Greenhoff again, getting a quick kick forward. Landwehr is able to tap it in the McWilliam direction. She overran the footy, but still alive. Wanderers coming in with the good defence, and she might have been held on to. So they get away with one there, the Muck-Mucks.
Just really got to find a couple of targets. Don't want to give a goal up in this close to the siren time.
So Thorne, kick to a 2-on-1. And they found the boundary. There's actually going to be another holding free to Wanderer. So the Sachi will get the ball right on the halfback flank.
Ooh.
Kick comes down the line to a big pack of Nightcliff girls. The 5 changes back onto the ground they've made. That moving the magnets, that's for sure. And they're looking good here early. 18 points as a margin, but a kick over the top now. Now an opportunity to run forward. This will be Bush, who was taken without the footy, you would think. That was the best opportunity they've had so far. They can run away through Rabbit now, who's got plenty of time to take a few bounces. She'll look for number 3, gets the Shepherd, goes for 4 and kicks inside 50. So Rafa's out the back here if we can get to her. Blahovic, now's the Rafa on the boot. She can find McWilliam, but a diving, desperate spoil from Desachi is able to get in the way of that as they get out of trouble again momentarily for the Wanderers. Kick back into the pocket. Plenty queuing up here. Zarafa's one of them. Had handballers on, went with the shot. She could have given the handball there, Barksy, but it's kicked to behind.
Yeah, just Wanderers have just got to communicate a bit more who pairing off on who. Just then 2 Wanderers players in the goal square. One could have probably went out and helped about 10 metres out in that contest.
So kicking to another 2-on-1. Williams trying her best, diving on top, and she'll get a stoppage.
Yeah, Wanderers had the opportunity up forward then, but they all got sucked into the ball, and then that's where Nightcliff spread. So that's what I was saying. I think they need a bit of leadership and communication out there, Wanderers.
So Nightcliff played Waratah last week. Was it Nightcliff Oval on the Sunday? To get home by 68 points. Continue their momentum into finals. They have Pint next week, which will be a really interesting matchup as they head into finals. No doubt those 2 teams will feature and could certainly be a preview of what's next to come. As a quick sock will come out. Well done there from Hussein. She was able to draw the high free kick. Paul Maher, can't believe it, but it was smartly played. The kick inside was smart too. Able to find the chest of Jasmine Ware. She's probably just on her limit here. Ware.
Dominant halfback line player usually. Plays for Western Grange in the Queensland League.
Now the kick to the top of the goal square. McWilliam.
Very hard to defend. I don't think there's any Wanderers player with her height out in that ground, but very class player, and you're always going to put it up to her. She takes a good mark. If she's on song with her kicking, she can be hard to stop, but she also pushes up the ground across the wing as well. I love it when I see her run up the ground a bit.
Yeah, what a fantastic mark from Cassie McWilliam. It deserved a goal, but it didn't get one. Right on the stroke of quarter time. And after an impressive start from the Muck-Mucks early, it was all Nightcliff after that, Barksy.
Yeah, Nightcliff were really good and showed good patches, but a credit to Muck-Mucks. They're still in the game, and they've had some great efforts. Yeah, really good. We'll be back for the second quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Oops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah.
They're not rolling.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to
I was just
unwind
gonna
while the
play 'cause I
kids let
couldn't
loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly
myself.
lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A
Yeah,
great selection
I
of
can't
drinks,
keep myself.
tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the
Yeah,
coach?
I can't hear myself. Hello, hello, hello.
No, I can't. Oh, I can hear myself there.
Hello, hello.
Play now at
Hello.
supercoach.com.au.
Yeah, I can hear myself more now.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Yeah.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Yeah, when Tay came on, I was down there like, I think you know what this is. No, it was great. Oh, good.
Was it playing card?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know why.
Did Gemma show you the members of Darwin?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, crap.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I was like, that's just made my day.
100%. And he commented on a lot of our stuff.
Yeah.
Like on Instagram, 2 Instagram posts.
Who else has played well for
as
London?
well, which is so good.
I had him on Instagram, but I just don't check my personal phone during the day.
And I like
I see you reached out everything. I was like,
number 10.
Oh, yeah, I've got it. I coached it.
Did you?
And she's about she's
We
coming
followed
now.
the girl down the broadcast.
oh, the Zoom in?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Instagram, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I saw the photographer out there.
Let's just
Yeah,
find
they
us
do. They do have flags here, right?
playback won't
I just
have
didn't notice
the
it.
audio, the music won't play
I
because
didn't
it's
notice them either, actually.
Yeah.
But she's got them in her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even I didn't look at any of them. And I saw Marissa from Bang Bang. She came to drop off the balloons for Tars.
Oh, great.
She like, showed me what they done at Tracy.
I know.
And then
We
she
still
went
have
over
to play
as
the
well.
music,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Oh, no, I love that.
Alright, I took the interface back to town, I
Yeah.
think,
Well,
didn't I?
I'd like to get on the story, so I'm watching everyone else's story really quickly for that reason. Yeah, as it comes through. And then like anything that pops up as well. So yeah,
Well,
fun.
Tars did their juniors.
Well, we're going to need to...
Today? Yeah.
I know. Oh yeah, last night. Yeah. If we cut, can you get Coles with your balcony camera to zoom in on this full bar for me? If as
Well, can you just have a look in the cases, so I think I'll go down and see if you can find the Eltron USB interface. Can you get the one right box? I don't know whether it's
that might be happening, yeah, nice and tight.
stay here. Oh, no, maybe it took it back to the office. Is there another Ethernet cable in that box? In that, is there
Welcome back to the second quarter of this round 17 clash from TIO Stadium in Larrakia country, where Nightcliff are taking on Wanderers, is about to get underway. My name is Chris Bucks and I'm joined by my commentary partner, Lockie Humphreys. It's been a great start for Nightcliff, Lockie, and I'm really impressed. Hopefully Wanderers can stick in at this quarter, just with their pressure and tackling around the ground has been really good. They just haven't had that extra one through the corridor to get it in their forward 50.
Yeah, you're right, Bucks. It was a great start from the Mucks. If they were to put one or two of those shots on goal in, then it would be a much different looking scoreboard. But since about that 5-minute mark, the Tigers found their feet and dominated from that time on. So I'll be hoping to continue. His hand is able to get the first hands on it in the second quarter. Williams, who was certainly one of the better ones for the Mucks, trying to make her presence felt in and under early, and the umpire will have it back. Who'd you like in that first quarter, Barksy?
I thought Stephanie Williams was great for Wanderers and Hand, and Dakota Shepherd-Greenoff. She was also really good up forward for Nightcliff.
Williams on cue, getting away from two Nightcliff defenders. Kicking up towards the flank. This is where they've been let down in that first quarter. Tigers able to get so much possession on that half-back flank. Zarafa heading down the line. Good spoil coming in there from Daniels. It's enough to affect it, and then holding the ball run down too from Friel. There's a few good defensive efforts early for the Mucks. Short kick. Zarafa got the kick. Friel had to go in hard again. Handball came out from Shaliva. Now down the line. Spoil from Vlahovic. Will continue to roll now, and the Tigers will run off their half-back flank. They'll head down the line, looking for Vlahovic again. Ball will work out the back. Handball came up from Fijo. Now running away. It's a quick Friel. Tigers just so good along that half-back flank. They can't penetrate that wall, Barksy.
No, Wanderers have just got to spread a bit to try and create a one-on-one or get a player out on their loose for that target down the line.
So they were looking for Zarafa, but Friel again intercepting. Just a bit of up and back ping-pong stuff at the moment. Now they find a kick down the line. This will be Tadisha Bush. This is the kick here. Go wide. Now they go over the top and just making a meal of it. They could have gone long. Bush trying to get the handball back, but Zarafa will be good enough to find Hussein, who now has time and space to run along that far side wing. Her kick just stayed in for Garland, who went forward. Now they turn and go. Numbers queuing up through the middle. The Tigers have got McWilliam over the top. They'll be begging to get it to her. Sultry now to McWilliam. End-to-end stuff. Tigers on fire early.
It's very good ball movement there, and Wanderers all got sucked into the ball carry. It's been working for them for a little bit, putting pressure on them, but Nightcliff just spread, run and carry, just moved it really well in the forward line. And I always say a team that shares the ball instead of being hungry, like trying to snap it or kick a goal from 50, is a goal going deep into finals when they're sharing the ball around to the best player and the best option. Really good ball movement by Nightcliff there, Lockie.
Yeah. The Mucks just had an opportunity up there on the flank, and they decided to go short. They just have to take space here today. The Tigers are too good, and they just exposed them on the break there. Barksy, there was players all alone, and Cassie McWilliams was sitting there to kick her first goal of the day.
Yeah, you're right. On that far wing, that Wanderers player, she should have just run and chewed some grass up, put pressure on Nightcliff backman to pair off, but instead they just bombed it in.
So 4 goals, 4 goal kickers early for the Tigers. Cassie McWilliam. That's the first of what you think could be a few today. Bouncing towards Shepherd-Greenhoff, who's got one as well. Tackled. Umpire will decide what to do, but they'll have it back. That was Tessa Daniels, who has also been good in this 3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, Daniels and Frills have been tackling really well in their back line for Wanderers.
Thrown in. Mucks get the hit out. Tigers almost get the clearance. Williams is in there quickly with the handball. She's able to find it up to Robertson, who kicks down the line, begging Lloyd to come at her. Kick off the ground came from Roberts too. Now the umpire will have it back. It's just a bit of territory gain there for the Muck-Mucks.
Yeah, they just got to hold it in there. Try and hit a target the next kick.
Williams again. She's been good early, twisting and turning. And a free kick's going to go the way of the Tigers for a trip. I don't know what that was
I didn't
for.
see that.
Interesting. It was against Friel. And it could prove costly. Zarafa wheels and goes with the left inside 50. What a dart that is. She's able to find Lucy Northcott inside 50 with a beautiful kick.
Just the skill level of Nightcliff are really good. They just hit their targets. They back their forwards to create that space and lead. Nothing better being a forward knowing that you're going to get your kicks like that delivered to you. Hard fought defenders to defend as well.
So Northcott kicked the one last week. She's capable of kicking many, but she misses wide. So 4-5-29. 27-point margin here for the Tigers.
Just frustrating, given that free away of that contest when Steph Williams had the ball. Wanderers coach will be disappointed in that. Hopefully they can rebound from here.
So the Muck-Mucks were... Well, this ball stays in. Hussain getting around now, finding the boundary line. She had... Well, you'd hope she was trying to centre the ball. Might back herself again with the outside of the boot, but that'll go out on the full. So Muck-Mucks last week were disappointing against Southern Districts. That was out at Norbuilt on Saturday. They lost by 105 points. They weren't able to kick a goal in that one. And as it is their last game of the season with the bye next week, they'll be hoping to finish off what's been an improved season with a better result today. A few goals on the board would be ideal against the Territory's top women's side. All up the line. Begging for the boundary and we'll get it.
Yeah, been impressive though, their back line, their pressure. They're not making it easy for Nightcliff to score goals. Just I feel like this quarter they are communicating a bit better across their back line, the Muck-Mucks, at this point of the quarter.
Plenty of one-on-ones surrounding this stoppage. Williams is the one on the move for the Wanderers. Tries to get a bit of space around the contest. Now they're soccering forward and linking up by hands. Trying to take off here is Fijo. She kicks high to a one-on-one, but composed under the footy was Sophia Politis. And puts a stop to any momentum that the Muck-Mucks might have had going forward. So bounce to Flahovic. Now the kick down the line. Zarafa will beg for it again. Almost plucked it out of two Wanderers players. Now gets the handball up. She'll get the footy back. Here's Zarafa. Left boot again. What a dart. Just dropped short. They can wheel and go now. Shot at goal will be attempted, but another out of bounds. Should get a throw in inside 50 for the Tigers. Not a bad result.
No, good result for Wanderers. But yeah, the Nightcliff player should have probably popped it up. Give it a bit of air to the top of the goal square, that one. But pressure from the Wanderers around the ball carry is really good.
So umpire will redo that throw in.
So Nightcliff are rolling their backs up and setting across the centre of the ground there, so that's why it's making it hard. And I think Wanderers are playing 2 extra players in their defence as well.
So this ball bounces toward Friel, who is happy to see it through from behind. And Tiffany Parryman will take the kick in. Margin out to 28 points.
Her 150th game for Wanderers.
Yeah, it is a fantastic achievement. Commitment to a club that hasn't seen a lot of success in recent years, but she's certainly one of those driving forces between the improvement they've made. Handball coming up towards Fijo. Now it gets out towards Robertson, who finds the right boot and kicks to just a swarm of Tigers.
Yeah, 4 or 5 Tigers just sitting in the hole down the line waiting for it, and then look at them, they're just spread.
Yeah, the spread out wide was fantastic. The kick came from hand. They'll go inside again. How long can the Wanderers defend for? Bouncing out the back here is Kingsley. She'll have time to run off and she'll back herself to kick down the line, but there's nothing to kick to. It is all Tigers.
1 on 4. The Tigers just spread it across the whole ground in defence.
So the Wanderers have flooded numbers back. Hence that sort of ping-pongy style between inside and outside 50s, but it only takes one line to break down here, and a holding the ball free kick will help that. Zarafa, she's been hot early. And with the short little kick, we'll find the hands here of Ware, who was run down, but she might just win a free kick too.
Ooh, unlucky, I think, that one. But just then, Nightcliff, they didn't need to put pressure on that kick then. They could have held up, bit of composure, waited for a lead or something. Just put pressure on herself by playing on.
Yeah, Zarafa keen to go at every opportunity. It's that fast ball movement that almost breaks down the spare backs that they have. So Jasmine Ware now for about 25 metres out on a slight angle. No breeze to speak of for Jasmine Ware, but she's put it across the face. So another behind, just keeping the Muck-Mucks competitive in this second quarter.
And Coach Anthony Rock, it's good that Muck-Mucks are flooding because it gives them opportunity to work it out how to play one extra Nightcliff with 1 extra or 2 extra players in front of them. They're forward, so they can work it out before it comes finals.
Kick forward. They all forgot about Lucy Norcott sitting in the pocket, but it just found the boundary line. So out on the full.
Great to see their president, Josh Wilson. He was at the under-18s game, boys game last night, and he's here helping the women's as well. Gets very involved, volunteering for all these grades.
He's a fantastic volunteer and lifeblood of local football clubs. Kick inside again, waiting for it as Zarafa. The defenders just had no touch on her, and the handball will get out to Sultry, who rolls in and kicks a goal. The 5th goal scorer for the Tigers, and they extend to 35 points here in the second quarter.
Just very good then. Like they'll just run and carry. There was 2 or 3 players running past for the handball there. Wanderers worked very hard to try and stop them goals, but just a hard team to stop. And I understand Paul Maher's trying to flood back and probably keep the score as low as he can. And it is working for him. It is making it hard for Nightcliff to score, but they just got to keep that pressure up and not let it blow out to like 10 or 15 goals.
So Chloe Sultry was able to roll in there. It was Kira Zarafa who took another contested mark and was able to handball it off. Sultry made it look easy.
Just really would like to see him get a goal this quarter, Wanderers. Just keep working.
Back up in the middle. Flicked off. Hands. Tigers were waiting at the back of the stoppage. Turnover could be imminent here. McWilliam, no doubt, was holding on, so it'll be Daly who will get the free kick. Need a mark here. You'd think the Muck-Mucks, the free kick will do too. So this will be Roberts, who can roll around on the left here. Can somebody take a mark? The ball's bouncing. Numbers are with the Tigers again. Got to be prepared to get back here, the Muck-Mucks, and try to sneak the ball back. But McWilliam, who, well, I didn't think she marked it in the end. It might have been touched off the boot. So a ball up 50 metres out from the Muck-Mucks goal is the best chance they've got all day.
Yeah, hopefully Wanderers can get it forward out of this stoppage.
Hussain just went with the kick over the head. Didn't get much purchase on the kick, but the Tigers were able to roll along the boundary line and kick up towards Landwehr, who's wrapped up in another tackle. The umpire not brave enough to pay.
Great pressure from the Wanderers back line then. Defender.
So back up. Right in front of the interchange gates here. A holding free kick. Wanderers need to get back. Dalla. finds a ball in the middle. How many times have they done that? Just spreading the ground here. The Tigers making easy entries inside. McWilliams waiting. Ball got away from her. Bouncing towards Degoda. Now Hussain, whose kick was smothered. Trying to come back onto the footy. Handball coming up from Kotagoda again. Umpire just put the whistle away. Swarm of muck-mucks on here. Kotagoda again with another effort. She's bounced off a tackle. The umpire just letting it go. Eventually we get a kick out towards the boundary line. Held off, it was Gilson. And now Rabbit can kick up towards two Nightcliff players. None could take the mark. Going through. This kick goes up the line again. Trying to come through was Bush. They get something moving here. The Muck-Mucks. Now Bush. Over the footy. Could have been taken high. The umpire's just letting it go. Looked like Sultry might have been whacked in the jaw as well. Going back is Motlop. She's able to clean up that mess that was, and now the Wanderers have time just to slow it down, Buxy.
Just definitely done the work, Wanderers. Their pressure's really good through the corridor there. They just can't get that overlap or that next player. Nightcliff's defence is just cutting it all off.
Daly found a nice mark in Kingsley, who just went with the snap around the shoulder. I don't think that was the option at all.
No, just hold it, bit of composure, and wait for some players to get down forward of the footy.
Johnson tackled in the middle. Umpire will pay holding the ball. About time, umpire. The Muck-Mucks will get the ball back. That wasn't play on either. She just faked the kick. But it does find Daly. Once again, a lack of composure down the line means another turnover, and the Tigers can move forward again. Ball will get out the back now. Gabrielle Dalla has plenty to deal with. Was good enough to get around 3. Now gave the handball to Johnson, who goes inside 50. Northcott out the back. Won't find her, but there's plenty of options still there. Garland, if she can pick up cleanly, gets around. Now looks for the snap, and she's tackled. The pressure from the Muck-Mucks has been fantastic, but it won't last long. There's plenty of Tigers waiting here for the kick. So Rafa, hungry to go, gets it to Sultry, who goes into the pocket again. Northcott trying to bump her player off at one-on-one. Dangerous ball, but we'll get a stoppage inside the pocket. Good little play there, and we'll get a ball in.
Great footy by Wanderers, just their pressure. And the only thing, when they do win the footy or take a mark from the contest, no Wanderers players are running forward or spreading, where Nightcliff, once they win the ball, they're spreading everywhere. But, yeah, great effort from Wanderers at this stage of the quarter.
Umpire will need to redo that.
Free kick, is it?
No. Well, I don't know how the umpires picked off one there. It was the boundary throwing that was way too short, needed to be recalled, and somehow Cassie McWilliam has found a free kick, and after the hard work from the Muck-Mucks, only 2 goals for the Tigers in this second quarter, right on the stroke of half-time, Cassie McWilliam will line up and bounce in, and she'll kick a second of the term, and that is a stab to the heart of the Muck-Mucks. Nightcliff get out to 41 points right on the halftime siren.
Plenty of pressure. Paul Maher will be very happy with the Wanderers, only letting them get 2 goals in that quarter. I just thought their pressure across the ground was really good. They tackled, they harassed, and it just didn't make it easy for Nightcliff to score. And Nightcliff just really got to get back at halftime and work out what they can do to get through that traffic. Yeah, very good. And we'll see you back in a few minutes for the third quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Azalea's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Mate, they need a bit of luck, I reckon.
Are you ready to beat
They're
the
relying
coach?
on Daddy Ewart.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up.
Top-end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top-end footy. Nothing comes close.
No, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, I love doing it, but it just is one of those, like, I just have to stay so neutral. Like, I can't. I'm not because I'm such an independent. Like, I can't get on there and sledge a team. I know, but yeah.
That's why I don't wear my Nightcliff shirt.
100%. I genuinely I'm just the biggest barrister for the underdog. Like, when I put that headset on, I am desperate for them to come back, or I'm desperate and it's never I've never been called out for it, but it just is not waiting for that to happen. But I loved it. So a lot of the time I do it if I'm out at big rivers or if I'm doing cattle, I'll do those ones to give it a crack again.
Because even the Nightcliff Premier, everyone goes, "Oh, are you happy with their win or are you happy?" I'm like, I don't really follow it because I'm too busy.
100%.
I don't really care if I'm not coaching them. I do, but I don't.
100%. Yeah.
Much of a crowd today.
I don't know. It just is.
Pints get a crowd, don't they?
Back
there already. I was on the cars. I'm like, oh.
It's wild, but it's good though. It's good. At the end of the day, we know that we load in for a final series. Yeah. And we know we get the good numbers for those. And then it's if it means that the rest of the clubs are flourishing and there's P40s across the road funding their clubs, then 100%. Yeah. Is this a travel group or something? Who are these ones? They're in I don't know what shirts these are.
Yeah, you turn that down and turn in Castelli's into a nightclub.
A day club.
Yeah, a day club.
Love that.
Alright, so the good news is I have access and I can copy what's on this off onto my laptop.
Right.
And I can send it to China and say, please fix all the news.
Right.
Sure. He's got 2 weeks to do it.
Who?
Harley.
How's he going to do it in China?
Because it's a software program.
Oh.
Allows you to preset the mixer.
Oh, DJ Harley. Pop off, king.
And we've got 2 weeks before we need it again.
Great.
Because inconveniently.
I know, I cannot believe it's round 18 next week. That makes me physically ill.
Crazy.
This feels like the quickest season I've done.
Yeah, it's going
Giantess extravaganza next weekend.
What? my weekend on.
And it's a full build at
Gardens. Yeah.
Without James and without Harley, but we've got these two experts instead. So
These two. Sorry. Yeah.
How are the numbers for the All-Star game?
I actually don't know. I haven't got anything back from 7, which is really annoying. But I know off the bat the futures games popped off.
That's good.
Like within 24 hours, they're up at 6,000 views
on your game,
on the YouTube. Like, and then so I can like pretty solidly double that for our.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I reckon that would probably would get close to. It's probably sitting close to about 20,000 views, which is I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Like it would have been nice to get a couple more big names. Like it's just and we've got to take stock about whether or not it's the All-Star happening again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was not too bad at the stadium. They had quite a few people here actually.
Yeah, it was good turnout, especially the women's was good turnout too. But it'd be interesting to see.
Well, are they saying it was a success, or are they thinking about doing something different, or?
Yeah, I think that definitely like a success was sort of great. Brian from the club's good energy.
Yeah.
Like honestly, even watching the games back, like great commentary, good vision,
Yeah.
like really good quality games. But it's just the hardest part is finding the right time in the season.
Yes.
Like everyone's got their opinions about it, like,
Yeah.
but immediately every single opinion about where it should be is like contradicted. Like there's always a no
Yeah,
but.
it's always a con.
So it's like, where does it sit like that? In my mind, I was like, look, if I'm a coach or if I'm a club and I'm playing finals and got a shot at a grand final, I'm not risking putting my players against each other.
When you're playing a state league team, it's a bit different. VFL and players actually want to play.
100%. So yeah, it's a hard one. I'm like, oh, do you do it, at the beginning of the season, but then you haven't really we do a huge build.
Don't know who's who and.
Well, that concept doesn't work.
No.
And then we already because of originally our grand final used to be the week before the round 1 of AFL, and then they ended up moving dates to fit in a bye later in the season, and then they ended up adding opening round. So now round 1 is during our prelim week of the AFL. So even if we were to load in, and then we roll too close into VFL and all those other leagues, that they'll be there full time. So even if we did something the week after, I think that there's NTFL fatigue. I think adding one more week and adding an All-Star would be like, oh.
Yeah. No,
like you can do All-Star events, I think, when you're talking about baseball, where it's a less physical sport.
Yeah, there's no.
It's not. You're not physically grabbing someone and throwing them into the ground. Like you're not exerting your body. Like I think All-Star, you've got to really have a think. Because even VFL State of Origin next week.
Yeah.
But then my other thought about that, what they do, when I went to America and watched the baseball All-Star there, they had a higher team list, so more rotations to limit the risk of injury.
Well, I think that's what they're going to do next week for the State of Origin. It's just so many.
Load up a team of 30 and just let the boys have a run. Which I think should be the evolution of this, that we add more players to the roster. Bigger bench, and just give everyone, say, look, and ease coaches, be like, they get 10 minutes each. If they hit their cap, they're off for the game. But then I also think that it provides a quality, a little bit of a test for coaches as well about when do you play them. So as a coach, it's quite testing, which I don't think it's the worst thing.
Yeah, well, you want
to get strategic like that. Yeah. But I'm just a media manager. I don't know anything about football, so. We'll see. There are, aren't there?
They're not Brisbane Lion players or something. Wilson Grange.
Oh, yeah. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what is that what the blue and red is?
Wilson Grange, that colour too. They're kicking the footy pretty awesome.
They'd be quaffle.
They have to.
Yeah, that's what
Wilson Grange kicking.
That's what Wilson Grange play.
And Nightcliff have got a few Wilson Grange girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that adds up there.
This one must be part white shirt or not. Just coincidence they're wearing white shirt.
I know, they're all in the same white shirt.
Yeah, white shirt, black shorts.
Yeah, white runners or is that
Yeah.
short people? I'm just going to edit your... Where is your account? Ah! I just closed Spotify, Mark.
You just cleared it.
I just fucking
Close it. Oh,
that's good.
Sorry.
I'll pull the fader down so you can muck around with it now. Okay?
Wait, I fucked up real bad, Mark. All right, we're back on. We're clicking with gas now. I was just trying to find the profile there.
Control of those faders there. It's quite cramped in here once the
I'm about to start charging you a warehouse fee. Do you enjoy that?
I will get my ass came if I can mention such a thing. He'd say, let's charge a daily rate for the equipment being there.
Could you imagine? And I'd say, nah, just bring it back and forth. I'd be a man.
Alright, well there's ladies out there.
I reckon if you've got a shot, feel free to put it to stay in the thing. Yeah.
I'm taking it out of the in-house. We're looking at stadium. And now I'm looking at the main mix. Oh my goodness gracious me. There's some atmos on there too.
Hold it up.
Oh, whenever you guys ready to go, just let me know and I will.
Start talking about. Have you done that bus game with
Last week?
Nate last year, a couple of years ago, and in town there was bus and pints. So it was the worst game ever. I mean,
Oh, yes.
we just had them.
We were on the screen.
Yeah.
That was last year. Oh, that was the worst game.
I think we ended up talking about half the other.
Not today.
Alright, if you're ready.
Welcome back to the third quarter of this round 17 clash. Wanderers taking on Nightcliff at TIO. Nightcliff 6-7-43 to Wanderers 0-2-2.
Back underway here for the third quarter. Thank you for joining us at TIO Stadium. Larrakia Country, Williams getting the first kick of the third quarter. She might get the second too. Why not? Williams prancing away and kicking long, trying to find a target. Nice mark there too. Out in front. Now the kick will go long. Opportunity here out the back. Can it find the bounce here? Could have been held on to. Umpire said yes.
What a start, Lockie.
Ivana Shoba will take the free kick and she needs to take her time. She rushed the kick. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Had plenty of time. Should have pushed back off the mark. Take your time and kick through the footy. Just Steph Williams. Great start there. First two kicks of the game. Roved her own ball. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, she won the free kick and could have been the first goal, but nonetheless a positive start for the Mucks. Will get a throw in. They don't come much easier than that, Barksy.
Michaela Roberts for Wanderers. A few years ago, had a stint with Collingwood VFL. Been a very good player for Buffaloes as well through the years.
So Hand got the tap out. She was lassoed. And the umpire will have it back here. So 40 points is the margin.
Really good. Mucks have paired off defensively, one player for one. So they got all their players in the forward line as well, midfield and forwards.
Chow De Saville doing the Muck's ruck work. She was pounced on them. Williams made her presence felt, bouncing towards Garland, who picked up cleanly. She was ran down by, looked to be Kingsley. Now the ball will trickle up towards the half-forward flank. McWilliams, smart, clever, was able to get around a few. Now puts it inside 50. Dangerous times here. Shepherd Greenhoff will come at the footy. She's got runners running back towards the goal square. They are queuing up. Raffle it off. Who wants it? Run in. Goal. Tigers. End-to-end stuff again. Georgia Johnson will get her first of the day, and it's just all too easy for the black and yellow.
Yeah, Muck's very disappointed then, had an opportunity to kick a goal. But Nightcliff then just watching through the middle of the ground. They had 4 to 6 players onto 2 Mucks in their forward line. Just their run and carry and their gap running through that corridor to get forward of the ball is just great to watch. Going to be hard to stop. Just their fitness is another level. But credit to the start for Mucks there, Lockie. They had a crack.
Yeah, so Georgia Johnson gets her first. She joins Shepherd, Greenhoff, Sultry, Garland, Zarafa, all with single goals, and Cassie McWilliam has kicked the 2. Margin out to 46 points for AFL NT's coverage of the 25-26 TIO NTFL season. Live here on NT News and Community TV. 3.5 minutes gone in the third quarter, and the Mucks have kicked the wrong way. Not a great sign early, as the Tigers will have one of the easier chances. McWilliams, she'll pick up cleanly, gets a handball away. Plenty of patiently waiting there. Swept on the footy, now sitting all alone in the goal square. They don't come much easier than that. Another goal from the goal line. And the Tigers are running away with it now. Margin out to 52 points.
No, Lucky makes it hard when the opposition, you kick it the wrong way. And the forwards, the Wanderers backmen weren't ready for it. But just, Nightcliff's run and carry there. Just numbers around the contest. So hopefully they can switch back to the right way in the middle there, the Wanderers players.
Yeah, let's hope so, Barksy. That was... You don't see that too often, the ball being kicked to the other end. That was Jasmine Ware who was able to put through her first. So another goal kicker for the Tigers, and pretty easy one there. Unfortunately for the Mucks, Zarafa now trying to get the handball up. She was taken in a tackle, holding the footy. Now running off the halfback flank. Robertson has to meet the ball, did well. Bit of basketball stuff, trying to bounce it to herself. It was the second grab that challenged her. And Kotagoda is able to clean up. Always finding a target, aren't they, Barksy?
Yeah, and there's always plenty of targets forward the ball. They lead very well, their leading patterns, Nightcliff.
This ball finds Northcott, another kick over the top. Tigers with all the time in the world inside 50. The spares behind the ball are making little difference at the moment, as Jasmine Ware will look for her second goal in a matter of minutes.
Just really good, Nightcliff. They don't lead in each other's way. They separate really well, which makes it hard for Wanderers to defend. But they do that all across the ground. It's good to watch.
So we're one of their better players last week, and she's kicking a double today, Jasmine Ware. Beautiful shot on goal, and they've kicked 3 quick goals here. Have Nightcliff piling on the pain in what could be a long second half for the Wanderers.
Yeah, Jasmine Ware's probably could have had a few more on the board. She's probably gone underrated in this game because she's had a fair few opportunities and got the ball up high around the half-forward line too. Uses it very well. They've got plenty of good players across the board, Nightcliff. Lucky.
Yeah, they are such a dominant side. Going to be so hard to knock off come finals, sorry. Bit different up here in the NT. Finals not too far away. Williams soccering out of the clearance. She's been a shining light for the Wanderers. Try to take on 4 whoopee tacklers. Hand. It's taken without it. Smart, the old Kevin Bartlett. Handball it out in front and get held onto. She kicks down the line. Hussain was waiting for the handball. Right over the top. Shepherd Greenhoff was there too. Going back to get it was Daly. Put the kick on only as far as Sultry, who pounds it back inside 50, waiting all alone. They've got numbers on the far side too. Wanderers defenders just getting sucked up to the footy. Now Dalla on short, easy as you like here. Another chance at goal for the Tigers. Looks to be Cassie McWilliam again.
Yes, Wanderers are just looking a bit tired now. They're not pairing off their defences good as they were the first half. I think they're running out of legs. Nightcliff are opening them up by spreading. And just Nightcliff look like they're just fit running. Still running like they started the first quarter.
McWilliam comes in. And it is as easy as you like for the number 7. She's able to get a third. And it is really starting to pile on now. That's 4 in 7 minutes for the Tigers. They get out to a 64-point lead, and it could really balloon now, Barksy.
Yes, Wanderers just really got to try and win this clearance or one-on-one matchups, or go back to what Paul Maher was doing the first quarter, just flooding numbers back to try and stop their goal kicking, make it a bit harder for Nightcliff. Going to be a very hard team to stop the way they run and carry and work for each other, this Nightcliff team.
So Cassie McWilliam extends her lead on the goal kicking in the Women's Premier League. She gets out to 24 goals for the season, sitting 4 ahead of Steph Lawrence for Pint. She'll be hoping to put a sizable gap on as we see running away Chloe Sultry for another chance at goal. Sultry with a beautiful finish. She gets number 2. The Tigers are as hot as anything at the moment in the third quarter. That's 5 on the trot here.
Yeah, Sultry's been very good around the ground. Had plenty of possessions, just a real good ball user. It's good that she finished off with a goal for her reward for effort today. Just in the middle there, Wanderers just got to try and clamp down and make it scrappy in there. Don't let them, Nightcliff, get that clearance. So easy. Easy to say up here though, Lockie.
It is, Barksy. It is. This Nightcliff midfield is so dominant. And it is a wave coming at them at the moment, especially in defence. So Sultry gets her second, 5th goal of the season. Been a handy operator. Speaking of hand, she got the hit out down. Trying to flee out there was Johnson, whose kick was smothered. Williams continuing to do all she can. Now the kick inside 50. Opportunity here for the Muck-Mucks. Ball will bounce through a few. And look to be Shoba, who will continue to put on the pressure, but defence was strong enough to get through for a behind. Politis was brave there.
Yeah, good opportunity. It's inside Wanderers forward 50. Hopefully Nightcliff can get it out, but Wanderers really want to work hard, pair off and keep it in their forward 50.
So they'll run away here, the Tigers. Run the line, went through Williams. Bounced out the back, Shepherd Greenhoff. Bounced off the chest of Zarafa. Shepherd Greenhoff got it back and then looked inside. Kicked to a pack of players. Waiting for it was Sultry. Got the handball over the top now to Garland, who will run and be tackled down by a brilliant effort. Not sure how that wasn't holding the footy, but they will get some redemption with the mark inside. Defensive 50. Short kick puts a lot of pressure under Sachi. She has no reason but to get rid of it, but she might be rewarded there with a holding free kick.
Great 2 or 3 efforts by Wanderers there, unrewarded. They're still having a crack, still trying.
That had to be a holding the ball free kick. That was in my books for all money, but Liza Hand now with a deft touch.
Been very good, Eliza Ant. Coaches the girls under-9s team at Nightcliff, puts back into the club, which is great to see your players do that.
So Rafa going quickly again, but not finding anything. Wanderers down the line. Chest here of Daly, who will want to go quickly. They haven't stopped trying to do that all day. Now Fijo's got a bit of space. She can run and measure. Sells a bit of candy, you beauty. Now inside What a kick and what a play. The best play of the day from Fijo. It might just result in a goal. Come on, Bush. Put it through. She does.
Great effort.
Smiles all around for the Muck-Mucks. Their best play of the day, and the girls love it. They get the margin back to 63 points, but that will certainly make Coach Paul Maher bring a smile to his face. And what a run there it was from Fijo.
Yeah, it was a great run and sold the candy, but great passage of play. It's good that they got a bit of reward for their tackling and their 1% efforts to Wanderers, but it was a great bit of play and a bit of confidence. Caught Nightcliff players out. They were all rolled up. They got them on the back end. Great goal for Wanderers and great passage of play too.
Tadisha Bush gets the first of the day for the Muck-Mucks, the first in a few weeks, unfortunately, for the Wanderers. And, well, it doesn't get much better than that. It was Giselle Fijo with a lovely bounce down the wing and sold the candy, found her inside 50, and that is something that they'll be hoping to emulate now, the Muck-Mucks. Again, out of the stoppage, almost got the ball inside 50, but Johnson is able to run it forward. Now kick to a 2-on-2. The boundary line will be teasing them as they work it back inside, trying to find Rabbit. Got over the top of her. She went back to get it. Was Silky. Was able to change the angles and went inside 50 again. Zarafa split the pack. Bouncing towards Vahovovic. Now Northcott. Hussain will attempt the outside of the boot. Wasn't meant for a teammate, but it'll work out that way. And another mark right on the goal square, and it looks to be Gabrielle Della. No, this will be Hannah Garland who can go back and look for number 2.
Hannah Garland played all her juniors at Nightcliff, come through the junior 18s, the program. Just very good rabbit there. I don't think she's played many games this season, but just her ability to run and carry the ball, very hard to stop, but a skill level to hit them targets as well.
So Hannah Garland comes in and kicks her second. Cliff get one back. Margin back out to 69 points. 14 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Really good, Anthony Rock. He said he's seen a Premier League team up really well. They've got some good depth in their Div 1 side as well. They can rotate through. So if they do get a couple of injuries and that, they've got a bit of depth to help them keep surging forward for their first premiership. Hopefully Muck-Mucks can finish the season off with this game and then build on next season. Recruit. They only need 4 or 5 more players. Muck-Muck could make a big difference to their team.
Yeah, they've certainly relied heavily on flying players this season, but you'll take them how you can get them, and it has been certainly a change for these local players who haven't been used to a lot of success to be able to get a few wins on the board and a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. As they go inside 50 again here, the Wanderers. Ball trying to get out the back. Schober needs to put pressure on the kicker here. Good Shepherd was able to stop that. Bush put the hit on the kick, but Rabbit was down the line.
Just Nightcliff here, a spread out, all out wide along the wing. Created the overlap.
Yeah, they had it over the top, but it was a good defence to stop it momentarily. Tigers continue to roll forward and they'll have numbers lining up in the middle. It's a bit of a training drill here at the moment for Johnson. She has Hussain waiting all on her own. How does Hussain roll this out? She's got to go quickly. Fijo came quick, but not quick enough. And it looks like Shepherd Greenhoff's got another mark inside 50.
Great run from Fijo there. She was probably 2 seconds off catching her for the ball.
So Shepherd Greenhoff has kicked one early today. They've kicked 6 in this third quarter. The Tigers. It has been a dominant display of the best side in the women's competition, and Greenhoff will look to add another one here. She does. Kicks truly, and the Tigers bounce out to a 75-point margin right on the stroke of three-quarter time.
Yeah, Nightcliff have been very good. Sultry, Hands, Assassin, McWilliams, Shepherd, Greenhoff have been really good for the 3 quarters, and I just think Wanderers, Frilly's tackled really well all day. Williams, Daly, and also Fijo for them have, really tried hard all day. Just really got to try and keep them scoreless for the next minute here, Wanderers. Try and keep Nightcliff scoreless for the rest of the quarter and then reset for the last quarter.
75 points is the margin, but the Wanderers will take the fact that they've got a goal, and a good one at that, coming to Tadisha Bush. Williams somehow got the handball away to Robertson. Kicked inside. Schober. She make up for that behind before? No, she can't. The handball was lazy, and Hussein will get it down the line. Setting up the last goal and looking inside. Hand just plays on, and there's always girls waiting to Shepherd as well. Shepherd, Greenhoff again, just queuing up in the middle. It is a matter of who wants a goal and sort of where do they want it. Lucy Northcott says, I'll take one in the middle. Nah, give it off. You can have one. Cassie McWilliams, you can have number 4. And right before three-quarter time, Paul Maher won't be happy with that as they get out to 81 points here, the Tigers.
No, disappointing that in the last 20 seconds to score. Wanderers, Paul Maher just got to restart and try and get another goal on the board. That's what I'd be aiming for the last quarter. Let's try and score, get a goal, try and delegate or stop Nightcliff as much as we can. Yeah, but I'd just focus on just getting a score for ourselves. But it's a great setup for the last quarter. Just watching Nightcliff, they are a class act. It'll be great for Anthony Rock because he'll be able to try things and change things up to get ready for the last game for the season next week. And we'll be back at TIO Stadium after a short break for the last quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well,
Yeah.
congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach? Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats
Yeah,
off to
more
you.
games.
Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Like that, that pint and last game out the back. They're on the green. Like that. They snag that. Yeah, snag that. East Ballarat, West, just to make sure. Ballarat League, so...
Top end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Ballarat.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top end footy. Nothing comes close.
Get back into that, I guess.
Butler there still.
I think he went now to Carisbrook again.
They went back.
Back to Carisbrook, yeah.
He had some injuries, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But when he was up and running,
Yeah.
Did he play up here?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
And he sort of was in and out because points was an issue.
Yeah. What, he almost would have been 3 or 4, wouldn't he?
He was a 3. I think he come up. He was only young too when we won it the last time we won the draw.
Yeah. Oh, so he played in the...
No, he didn't play in that. Played a few games that season.
Yeah.
Next season he come up with 2-pointer. He sort of rucks at our forward, but we sort of had a pretty, like you fight Butcher, Trent Noble. Pretty hard spot to get into. Yeah, we were pretty loaded.
Got to be good to crack into that.
Who's the Bulldog player there, they?
Andrew Hooper.
Yeah, he played. He's
Hoops.
full on. Very confident. I just remember our team meeting, he started taking over. I'm like, wait.
Did he?
Yeah, like, what are you? Everyone's like,
Sit down. So he played up here too, did he?
Yeah, he played with it. He cracked it because I played him in the first final, but then we dropped him for the next one because of points.
Yes.
And we didn't think he was giving us that much.
No. Well, I think he carries the AFL badge pretty highly.
Yeah, he does.
He thinks, mate, you played 8 games, like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you're old now, like.
But he just rubbed the guys up the wrong way straight up.
Yeah, it's not a way to get him on side.
And the sort of play he plays, like, we got plenty of players that can play. Like Liam Fitz, we had to run around Hagen.
Undersized, bulky sort of foot, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few games on hoops. He's certainly a good chirpy. Last year I was the young kid in the seniors, and I got the get on hoops sort of today and just go around with him. And we're waiting to go in. I'm sort of bumping him. Looks at me, goes, "If you touch me one more time, I'll fucking kill you." I'm just laughing at him. I'm like, shut up, like. You got all the boys over the fence going, "Oh, eat another cheeseburger, hoops, you fatty."
Yeah. That would have got him.
Yeah, Ballarat are okay, but they've got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of experience.
Welcome back for the last quarter of this match between Nightcliff and Wanderers at NTIO. My name is Chris Bucks and I'm joined by my commentary partner, Lockie Humphreys. Might be a bit of a blowout this last quarter, Lockie.
Yeah, if it isn't already, Barksy, 81 points at the moment, and Tigers don't look like stopping. They kicked 8 goals straight in that third quarter, and the Wanderers were able to get 1, but they could have had a few more as well, Barksy. A few errant shots, and they sit at 1-4-10 going into the last. So back underway, Hand trying to get in there. Williams will run away from the stoppage. He was run down by Hands. The Rafa just goes by foot, and there is plenty of space to run into now for the Tigers. Slapping the ball forward. Rabbit with a fantastic pickup, and she moves the ball inside 50. McWilliams kicked 4. She'll be looking for another. Wrapping up the tackle. Greenhoff goes with the shot, but misses.
Yes, Greenhoff, good front and centre there, but just come off the side of a boot. It's a great start for Nightcliff. Early. 40 seconds in there, forward 50. All the players are paired off across the ground.
Parry went down the line. Looking for Sultry. High kick. Williams spoiled it. Hand going back to get it was Kotagoda. Put it inside 50. Exit it again. Williams up the line. Another Shepherd. So many Nightcliff numbers. It really seems unfair. They get the handball off to Clifton, who gets it to Zarafa, who now goes inside 50. Hussein's waiting all on her own. She can find Shepherd Greenhoff again, who's had plenty of the pill, and she'll be looking to go back for number 3.
Just once again, just they're finding their space in their forward 50. Nightcliff working as a great unit, the whole forward line. Then across hands has been sensational, probably best on ground for me for the whole game. Just her way to read the ball coming out.
Yeah, she puts it through, and that is number 3 for Shepherd Greenhoff. She's had a fantastic day at the office, and they get to 97 points here. 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, and just Nightcliff players just directing even the half-backs when they're not in the play. They were just directing the whole game there. The player that had the ball sort of telling her where there's a free player. Just their communication is way above Wanderers at the moment. Just got to keep working Wanderers, and hopefully they can snag 1 or 2 more goals. Would be a great finish for them. But Nightcliff are just up and about and moving the ball very well.
So, Shepherd Greenhoff gets her 3rd goal. Cassie McWilliams has 4. Hannah Garland, Jasmine Weir with 2. Kira Zarafa and Georgia Johnson with 1 each. And it is Tadisha Bush with the single Muck's goal. 87 points is the margin as foot race now out to the far side. Clearly being won there by Kotogoda. Was able to put a beautiful kick on. They're just so clean by foot. Barksy, that's one thing that's really stood out to me today is they rarely miss a kick here compared to the other sides we've watched in previous weeks.
Yeah, they're willing to kick that inside 45. Like, that's not an easy kick under pressure, but yeah, you're dead right there. They're just skillful. Is just a level ahead of other teams. It's going to be hard to stop.
Nice mark in defence from Sophia Politis, who's certainly done the job on Ivana Shoba. Ball out to Hussein, who has kept running all day. Now, Sophie Haddis Marlis. We'll get towards Hannah Garland, who will now be wrapped up right on the 50-metre arc.
Sophie Haddis-Marlis has been a Tiger for the last 5-6 years, really been ex-captain, playing a role. Been injured this year, but a very class player when she gets up and about.
Garland, sweeping handball to trying to find Shepherd Greenhoff, but will get intercepted. So this weekend, the NTFL and TIO Stadium are proud to partner with Pride Cups, supporting inclusion and safe sport for LGBTIQ plus players, officials, fans, and community members. As I mentioned earlier in the call, the 50-metre arcs painted in the rainbow pride colours. That ball goes out of bounds. You'll notice the umpires and the Nightcliff Tigers wearing the rainbow socks as well, supporting a fantastic cause up here, supporting all in the NTFL.
Just Nightcliff set up here really well. Got 3 spare behind the ball for the Wanderers to rebound.
All in the pack. Numbers are with the Mucks. Quick kick just misses hand. Rabbit is there too. She got it up to Zarafa, who found another handball in the chain. This will work out here. McWilliam all alone. She's done that for most of the day, just sitting all on her own, Cassie McWilliam, and she's got a chance now for 5.
Paul Maher will be disappointed with that. Someone like Cassie, you just got to stay on her the whole time. I think, Lockie, wouldn't you have a player just stand beside her?
You'd think so. They haven't today, and it's proved costly. She has a bag, Cassie McWilliam. She kicks goal number 5, and is what has been a standout performance from her, and the Tigers get out now to a 93-point lead.
Looking for a second goal-kicking league medal. Would that be, she won it last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah, certainly. She's been a dominant force here in the Tigers forward line. She's helped them propel to a grand final last year, and she's hoping to put them one better this year. Barksy, what a dynamic player she is for the Tigers.
And also, she doesn't sit forward. She's not a true full forward. Like, she'll play in the ruck, or Anthony Rock will push her up to the centre half forward. So she gets all them goals in a short time when she is sitting forward. She's so mobile and she can play other positions as well.
So a season high for Cassie McWilliam. 5 goals, and you'd think she's all but wrapped up. Yet another leading goal kicker award in the Women's Premier League, as she'll be hoping to add a premiership medal hopefully in a few weeks for the Tigers. Zarafa trying to push Roberts out of the way, but
not sure what's happening here.
Zarafa hoping she has case to answer to. It looks like Roberts just socketed out of bounds, and we'll get yet another meeting. The umpires will pay a throw in. So
good try, Rafa.
She tried. What a handy inclusion in this side. Kira Zarafa's been played obviously for Waratah last year and for the last few seasons, but has joined Nightcliff and has joined such a superstar side. Made them even better. Rabbit prancing around. Then kicking to Northcott. She's able to beat 2 of them, Lucy Northcott. She's been tough to beat. She'll be too far out to score. As players on short, directing a bit of traffic, and as has been the case so often today, Chloe Sultry is sitting all on her own. She'll look to go short again. Play's just not manning up at all. McWilliam went through her hand. She could have been pushed in the back. She was. And Cassie McWilliam can have a chance for number 6. She will go back 35 metres out.
Definitely in her range.
Yeah, she's had a day out, Cassie McWilliam. Looking for goal number 6. In she comes, and she misses. Margin out to 94 points. 10 minutes remaining here in the Muck season.
You'd be hoping the Nightcliff coach, Anthony Rock, will be sitting there forward for the rest of the quarter. You'd think, Lockie.
Yeah, trying to get a few more, you'd hope. So plenty of Women's Premier League action still to come in round 17. Following this game, it'll be St Mary's and Waratah here at TIO Stadium. That'll be brought to you by NT News and Community TV for AFL NT's coverage of the 25-26 NTFL season. Pint and the Darwin Buffaloes taking on each other over at DXC at 4 p.m. local time today. And then tomorrow out at Norbuilt, Southern Districts and Palmerston take on each other in what is a massive clash for finals implications. That ladder has stiffened right up, 4th and 8th, only separated by the 8 points. So Tigers will have another crack inside 50. They'll find an easy mark. Kick to the top of the goal square. Another mark. Is it McWilliam again?
Just sitting in the goal square waiting for that.
Snap. Easy as you like. That's 6 for Cassie.
Just very good. Just stayed home, and even the other Nightcliff players around her didn't try and contest it. Sort of guarded her a bit. Just Nightcliff just been a great asset outfit today. Just the way they've been moving that ball, locking it in. Back line's been defending really well.
So 100 points is the margin. 10.5 minutes gone. 17-8. Cassie McWilliam has kicked the 6 goals.
And she has gone into the ruck, Lockie.
She has. You called it.
Don't know whether I would have done that if that was me.
Barksy. She could have continued to go on. I'm sure she'll try to sneak forward again. She wins a hit out and taps it only as far as Williams. He's been a shining light today for the Wanderers. High tackle, you'd think. Umpire almost blew his whistles. Rafa's able to run out. Had Hussein on with the handball. Just got to her. Saying she's so nimble by foot. Goes with the short kick. Another target found. This is Jasmine Ware, who goes short and long, but cutting across is Kingsley. Rebounds. Again, Zarafa waiting. Trying to come through was Johnson. Found him Zarafa again, who will look for her left boot. Went short with the kick. Bouncing off a few. Now a chance going forward. There's plenty waiting. Northcott just picked it off the ground. Lucy Northcott can go back and she'll have a crack now.
Just then, Nightcliff had 5 to 6 players onto 2 Wanderers players, 40 in there, and she's passed it off.
She has unselfishly almost not the required distance, but Hussain now can have her shot at number 1 for the day.
Hussain's also had a great game. Had plenty of the ball, Lockie, through the corridor.
She has. She's been fantastic by foot. Loved her game. So 3 goals this quarter for the Tigers. Looking for number 4 through Hussain, and she kicks it. Don't the girls love it?
Yes, they get around her, but just selfless footy, just passing around, and that's what I said early in the game. Good sides will do that. They'll look for the better option and not selfish, try and bomb it or kick the goal themselves, someone in a better position to get the job done. Just a great team effort all across the ground from Nightcliff's back lines. They just know each other, work with each other, roll up, the communication, the leadership. It's going to be hard to stop. Wanderers have got plenty to work on. Steph Williams has been great. Battled all day. Frilly, Kingsley, and their tackling pressure has been really good. But hopefully they can just try and recruit or get a few more players around just to get them to that next level. Next year, Paul Maher's done a great job so far.
So Zimra Hussain in her first game of the season for the Tigers, kicking her first goal there. Hence why the girls got around her. Hasn't she been impressive on return? Playing for Wilson Grange, which explains a little bit of why so many here watching her, Barksy. A little support club coming for Hussain, who has been good on her return.
Yes, very good. Class player.
The ball gets toward the half-forward flank. Hussain is begging for it to come out her way. The Wanderers will try to soccer it forward. Shoba hasn't had the greatest day. This ball will bounce out in front of hand. Handball's able to come up from Robertson. Pressure was on the kicker, Fijo, who picked to a big contest of players. But once again, the Tigers are just too good. Jasmine Ware kicked it out there. Good tackle coming from Chowder Saville. Umpire just letting things go as we wind down here. 3.5 minutes to go. Umpire has just put the whistle away. Finally, we'll get a free kick. Neither team knows what for.
Unlucky for Wanderers there. There's 2 players onto 3 and they tackled the rest that whole time. Second, third efforts and Nightcliff returned the kick over.
So Mucks have got the ball here. 3 minutes to go in this final quarter. Wanderers will finish the season with a record of 4-11. They will finish a few games outside of the 5, but as we've spoken about plenty of times today, it's been such an impressive first year under head coach Paul Maher. As we see Zarafa go to McWilliam, who's snuck herself forward, and she wants number 7. She gets number 7, Cassie McWilliam. It's been a masterclass. 7 of the best for number 7.
Yes, he has worked very hard for it and been really good delivery by Nightcliff players across the ground. And as I said, she played a fair bit in the ruck today as well. So can she get another 1 or 2 for another 2 minutes? Lucky, what do you think?
Yeah, she's left herself down there. So you never know. She could add another 1 to her massive tally today. Season best. 7 goals for Cassie McWilliam. Clearly the standout. Most of them have come in this second half, as the margin has ballooned out to 112 points.
I did have a hands me best on, but I think Cassie's might have just come past her.
She's come past her. Hand certainly made the play, though, when the game was on the line, Barksy. You're right. Williams now just doing the ruck work. She's tried everything today. Della getting the handball forward now, twisting and turning again is Daniels, who's running herself into a bit of pressure. Rabbit tried to come through, was able to make an impact on the contest. Now gets the footy back, still continuing to make her presence felt. Zarafa's in there too, pushing away. Another chance for McWilliam. She could get 8 here if the ball gets to her. Della will try to find her if she can pick up cleanly. They're all sitting on their own here, the Tigers, if they can win the contest up ahead of the ground, but they might just have to see a stoppage. They're all just sitting on their own, 3 of them, Barksy.
Yeah, if I was Cassie, I'd be telling them, move out of my way. Yep. Give me that space.
Finally got a few defenders back there. Don't think it'll worry her too much. Hand tried to take it out of the ruck. Kick forward. Now McWilliams sits for her. Cassie McWilliams. She's like a magnet at the moment. Kicking goal number 8. It has been a day out for Cassie McWilliam.
And once again, hands just work great. I was just watching her. They're so strong, like over the ball. But her power to run, she's so fit as well, like her gut running through the corridor. Very handy play, and I still think, she's been great today. Also rucking as well, rucked all day. Cassie's give her a bit of a spell here and there.
Yeah, so 4 goals in the last quarter for Cassie McWilliam, who is the standout of Nightcliff's 118-point win here at TIO Stadium. The Muck season finishes.
Oh, we're from Tigerland.